And this is how to get your thorough sampling. Every single spot. 3 frozen exotic weapon fragments gets you an exotic weapon, so that's fun too. So when you first run into the bitterest, coldest place in this place, you run through a valley and you're down on the ground, and if you come to your left, there's a ramp up, and if you run up this ramp, it will lead you along like this, and that you will see an icebound chest up here. And that's the first icebound chest we're gonna get. So we ran up the ramp, now we're coming this way, picking up our icebound chest. Yay! By the way, I'm starting up here in the coldest place because of the cold resistance potion. And the elixir, since I have it, I'm going to start here because, quite frankly, I want to get it done with before the elixir runs out, so I never have to come back up here again. I mean, whoops. Did I say that, A-net? So anyway, so you're right here, you glide over, hit this thingy to melt your waterfall. Whether you got the story or not, you're going to want to do that, by the way, because there's an icebound chest in there. And then jump down and get this chest. After you've gotten that chest, you just glide on down and through here, and inside will be another icebound chest. Right there. So, we're still in the bittery coldy area, but now we're across from where the cave is, back by the entrance to the place in the period, and we go up this ramp. So this is basically the ramp to the right instead of to the left, except we're going to turn around and take the ramp up this way. And get up this ramp right here. And here's us a nice, lovely icebound chest. And then the last one that is in this area, that is again the only area you need the cold resistance for, so once you've done these 5 chests, you're done. You want to glide straight from that chest over to this, over here, up onto this ledge. So this is the same diving goggles for the achievement. And you just run and jump out. And I already dove today, but there's a chest in here. And the chest that's in here, right there, is the 5th chest. So if you run up and along here from the bitter cold, you will end up at an entrance into the Grotto caves. Yay! And the treasure chests are at the 2 northernmost spots, and you will probably end up having to kill a bunch of Grotto to get them. So here is where one of them is. You have to break some bone things that are here. I've already gotten it today, so it's already showing, but it's in this little northern thing here. And then the other icebound chest is this away. Alrighty, so the other one is right here in this spot, and it's right down here by this orange glowy space. Icebound chest. Yay! So there's the icebound chest for the Grotto area, so now you should have 7 chests. So once you're out of the Grotto area, next up will be up in these trees up here in the Gryphon old growth. Just to warn you ahead of time, the chests are not always in the same spot. They move around, but they're always up in the trees, and there's 3 of them. So how you get up in these trees is you bounce on the bouncy mushrooms. And then the chests, you just go around looking for them. You can get a lot of unbound magic up here. Usually there's a chest by this mastery point over here. So that helps with one of them. But the rest are just randomly somewhere up in the trees. So you just fly around, use the jumping mushrooms, and get up in the trees until you have all 3 treasure chests that you're looking for. So, right here in all of the Gryphon old growth, after you've run around and got your treasure chests up in the trees. So here's where it is from Sorrow's Eclipse. Right here at Joyless Falls, there is a device up here on this rock, and if you click on it, it will melt the waterfall right here, and there's you a chest. And or kill them. So, in the spawn area, if you run up, you'll see a big building up on the hill right here, just a little over from Maw of Corruption. And if you come up here, there is actually a switch. So, this lever right here, you pull it, it opens up, and inside is your chest. Yay! And a bunch of wolves. So after you get done with the spawnier supply one, you're gonna run over this away. And as you can see, I'm passing the Wayward Caves and I'm coming down around here. So almost straight south of Sorrow's Eclipse Waypoint, you'll come right down here, and you can come up this hill, and there's little mushrooms over here. And what you want to do is come over to the mushrooms.
Let's get this over with.
And take the middle mushroom, and it will take you up here to your Icebound chest. Yay! So underneath Sorrow's Eclipse Sanctuary, underneath the waypoint, you will find yourself down in a little mini underwater Quaggan village. And if you talk to this particular Quaggan, his name is Thorn.
Cool.
Hi!
Quaggan
He likes you. He gives you a key. And I do believe the right house is this one. Yep, down here on the lower part. And there's your Icebound chest. So now that we've done the underwater Quaggan City, now we want to come up into the Coated Sanctuary. So we're gonna run up all these ramps. So from the exit up onto the main part of the city, you want to come around this way just a little bit. And then right here is this little entryway, and here's your Icebound chest.
Statistically speaking, this is rather rare.
And I got the achievement, but don't worry, I will show you where the rest are. So the next one, after you are finished with all the ones thus far, we're now to the hot springs. And if you come right here in the War Lagoon and just swim straight down, right there in the middle, it leads to a very, very deep hole, and at the bottom is a chest.
It's not
So
showing
way
off,
down here. All the way down, and there's your treasure chest. Now you can swim all the way back up. Whee! You're over here, and if you come to this spot, you can see that there's a little path to jump up this hill. Where does it go, I wonder? So it leads, if you just jump along the little path, it leads to this here bridge, which is basically a jumpy bridge. And you just jump across it. It's not too complicated. I always jump for corners. So once you get across the actual bridge, then you just jump up this little bit of stones, and right up here is some stuff to fight, to gather, an Icebound chest, and all that kind of jazz. So right here, overlooking the Whirl Lagoon, you can see it right here. We're gonna climb up and go up here, take this thermal tube, shoot down here, and near where the vista is, right by this thermal tube, there's another unbound chest. So after you get this unbound chest, this is where we're gonna head next. But to get there, we gotta do this little jumpy puzzle. And it starts right here, and then you can see from the ledge, you just jump along all these little skippy stones. And you'll end up here at this bridge. So you're just gonna hop along the bridge. So here we crossed this bridge, jumped around on the skippy stones, and now we are up here with this thermal tube. Also, there's a Quaggan here. if you didn't watch the quagging videos yet. Anywho, thermal tube shoots you straight on down to treasure chest right there. Doo-doo-doo. Yay, icebound chest. So right there you see a veteran ancient Jotun. It's right over here. It's almost due east from Sorrow's Eclipse Sanctuary. Anywho, he's just up on this mountainside up here, and you just grab this icebound chest, and that should be the last one for all you guys. So, enjoy!